All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that there are strings attached to each of your individual toes. And those strings are going to draw a line of tension. They're going to pull your toes up towards the sky. Not lifting your feet off the ground, but engaging a line of tension in that direction. So that if your feet were on an imaginary wall or on a floor, your feet would be pointing straight forward, or straight, in this case, towards the sky. And all parts of your feet would gently be connecting to that wall and then stretching or elongating up it. You should notice that when you create that line of tension, those strings pulling your toes up to the sky, that you create this gentle sense of activation all the way from your groin area through the lower abdominal wall, spreading around into your core. That activation is going to gently shift the support points on your pelvis so that you're going to feel, if, for example, you were on your tailbone, that you've activated that line of tension and it's shifted the zone of support across the middle of your pelvis. And then you should feel the skin on either side of the lower back very gently connect down to the floor. And now with this gentle activation, you should actually feel the space around your kidneys, or the junction between your middle and lower back, actively connecting to the floor. Hold that connection. Stretch your fingers now towards the sky. Imagine that same line of tension that's tugging your fingers open and spreading them up to the sky as you broaden your shoulders. You should feel like this, again, creates a sense of support or activation towards the floor. Your shoulders should feel like they grow a little bit broader. Hold that connection and very gently lengthen the back of your neck with your chin subtly drawing down. Keep this connection, continue to breathe, and notice the direction of your breath, the spaces that it moves to, and the pressure that it creates. You should feel now that your breath is moving all the way down to your pelvis. But because we're now gently active through our abdominal wall, the breath is being contained by the abdominal wall. The pressure is being contained by the abdominal wall, and it's spreading around into your sides, all the way around into your back. Now, I want you to tune into that space around your kidneys, that junction between the middle of the lower back. And I want you to hold them stuck to the floor, like you're glued to the ground. And then take your right leg and lift it up. When you lift up, you're trying to keep your kidneys stuck to the floor, spreading down to the ground. So let me do that again. When you lift up, you don't want to feel like you're arching your back or lifting your kidneys away from the floor. Again, I don't need your lower back to be crushing the ground here. It's just the skin on either side is gently supporting to the floor. And then that space around the junction, the kidneys, is actively connecting, or with a little bit of pressure supporting to the ground. And then hold that connection and lift your right leg up. Your right knee is going to be about shoulder width apart, with your foot just inside of that width. Keep both kidneys spread to the floor. Hold strength in that position. The toes are still spreading towards the sky, and then take your left foot, lift it up. Again, kidneys still spreading to the floor. All 10 toes now elongating and spreading up to the sky, with your knees shoulder width apart, feet just inside of that width. Fingers spread to the sky, your shoulders are broad, there's gentle length into the back of your neck, with your chin lightly drawing down. Raise your hands as if you're holding a giant ball over top of your chest. Now, when you do this, don't lunge the shoulder forward. So you still want to keep the shoulders gently connecting to the floor, with nice broad line from your neck out through the shoulders. Spread those fingers to the sky. Breathe. And feel that breath move all the way down into your lower part of the abdominal wall, around the sides, into the kidneys. You're supporting through the middle of your pelvis. The skin on either side of your lower back is lightly touching the floor, but not pressing into it. That space around your kidneys is glued to the ground, and then you're long from the mid-back through the back of your head. Now, hold yourself stuck to the floor. Very slowly take your right leg, lower it down, only about halfway or as far as you can go without feeling like you lose your connection to the floor. Both kidneys have to stay spread to the ground and breathe in that position. And then lift your leg back up. Hold there, pause in this position, get your connection. Very slowly lower your left leg down towards the floor, about halfway or only as far as you can go without losing your connection. Stay stuck to the floor through that area around your kidneys. Shoulders are broad, your neck is light and relaxed, long through the back of your neck with your chin lightly drawn down. Breathing is relaxed. You feel that breath spreading down and out through the lower abdominal wall, out through the sides, into the kidneys. Lift that leg back up. Pause here. Reset. Let's just breathe for a moment in here. Again, middle of your pelvis, the skin on either side of your lower back, kidneys spreading to the floor, a long line through your mid-back that spreads through the back of your neck with your chin very lightly drawing down. Fingers spreading to the sky, holding that giant ball over your shoulders. Your shoulders are nice and broad. Your breath moves down and out. Hold this position. Now I want you to keep your left kidney stuck to the floor as you take your right leg out to the side. Take it out as far as you can without feeling like you're lifting or rocking over to the right side. So keep your left kidney stuck to the floor and then pause there. Bring it back. Reset. Right side stays glued to the ground. Left side moves out to the side. Only go as far as you can go while controlling it. Don't let yourself unload the right kidney. Bring it back. One more on the right. Slowly lower it out. Don't let the left side of your body lift off the ground. Bring it back. Left side comes out. And bring it back.